bearer, something stirs within you. Something ancient, powerful, hungry. So I ask you, will you harness this darkness within and deliver unto our so-called lords retribution? But should you fall, the world falls with you.
I dreamt of a time before the corruption and the fight for survival. I dreamt of a shimmering home and of exile. To find peace, we must brave the deep. Hear the old gods whisper, and an ancient fury awakens. We shall purge the profane and command the water to yield to our will, for there is no greater power than the flame of the faithful.
Stay close. Mom, wait! Grace! Keep moving.
Oh, who's that? Oh, I'm so sorry about the power outage.
What happened?
It's really no excuse, and I apologize for the inconvenience.
Oh, no, it's fine. Yeah, don't worry about it.
I should have it fixed soon. I just need to find my...
Come on in, Grace. Grace, look at me. Grab my hands. Okay, look at me. Look at me. In and out. Breathe in and out. Oh, Grace. I promise you, I will explain this all to you one of these days. Grace. Please know that you are my hope. Never forget that.
What are you talking about?
Just... I love you.
I love you too.
Okay.
Mom, I'm scared.
No. We need to find a way out of here now.
But we don't have any of our stuff.
We can come back for it later, Grace. Anne?
Hi, Mom.
You have been on that thing all day.
Well, if you're gonna work so late.
Get some sleep, eh?
I'm almost done, just a sec.
It's really coming down hard.
Mom, phone. Mom.
It's right beside you.
Hello?
Miss Ashcroft?
Yes.
Who was it?
Dunno. They asked for Miss Ashcroft and then they hung up on me.
Rude.
What the?
They're coming. Grace, we need to go.
Go where? Mom, what's going on?
Hurry!
Wait, who's...
Where are my nanners? Hello there, fallen samurai.
To think something like this was right under the city. What fearsome power! Be careful!
Oh, righteous! And after everything you and your awful kind put him through, too. Were you feeling left out? Here, let me show you something to cheer you up.
Controlling this lightning.
I don't have time for these stupid games!
Oh, I'm terribly sorry.
Go back to the start.
I remember the wind, strong wind. What the hell happened here?
We got company! But sometimes, loss can birth beasts and bury truths. What do you think? What if you are the beast?
The beast?
my life and laid claim to my soul. In turn, I shall save your souls by claiming the life of your old self.
What's that? What is this place?
This way.
I better get going.
A good day is always an extraordinary day. An extraordinary day is an always good day. With that in mind, today's a bit too extraordinary.
So this is where you are. I wondered where you had gone. You need to start getting ready. It's time to say your goodbyes. You're going to kill them. With your own hands.
What's going on? No. It's got my home too. The halls, the doors, everything's changed. Tell me, who are you? Please. Just die.
It must be hard for you to bid farewell to childhood friends.
Yes. No. It
To wake up.
Your streets shall once again run red with your blood.
Raul Menendez ignited global unrest on an unprecedented scale.
Menendez is a terrorist. We're bringing peace and security to the world.
He refuses to let me go.
Stop looking backwards, Dayton. What matters is what we do next.
A lot of people counting on us for answers.
Spectre 1, report. Need a sit rep.
This isn't real.
The hell it ain't!
So eager to leave, David.
Killing the man is a hell of a lot easier than killing the idea.
You were never cut out to be a Mason.
No more games. This ends now.
Get the Reznov Challenge Pack when you pre-order now.
Welcome to your worst nightmare. Days are getting dark, she's scared. Tossing out her heart, looking to the new you. Sorry, just not the show. Vision of reflection of light, the resurrection, this sky. Welcome to your worst nightmare. Days are getting dark, you should be scared. It doesn't have a heart, look into the new you. Sorry, just cause it's no use, it's no use. Welcome to your worst nightmare. Days are getting dark, you should be scared. I can take a new soul. I spoke potato. Artificial.
Are you glad to see me, friend? Stay calm. Only in our mind.
Are you going to give me a line?
Swordsmith's daughter. I watched that tree burn. How did you escape?
Same way. I survived every battle. The thought of killing you. Ruthless spirits, wandering the land, driven by vengeance. Sometimes I feel like that is what I am.
Brother, help me. He ain't even trying. It's all me. Look at that belly of yours. Where's the mountain? Eh? You're falling flat, losing again.
Drop that codswallop. Master will take us back. As long as we keep that mountain in her heart. Hey.
No scolding, no flogging, life spared. Why risk going back? This place, we've got food on our table and...
Primal flow awakens once more.
It is fate that brought us together.
Shisha. Such a pathetic place.
Who is this guy? What does he want?
Your ignorance is despicable. A power stirs deep beneath us.
Whatever's lurking, it's behind this gate.
The ground is shaking! It's people! We have to take it down!
How long have they been trapped in here?
Be it destiny or chaos, I shall break the cycle!
Time for the final reckoning!
dessinée d'une main agile. Nous vivons l'esprit tranquille.
Ancient magic and unspeakable horrors. One truth stands eternal. Adventures aren't for those who wait. They are for warriors. All dungeons, all the time. Join fellow brave souls to answer the call. The farther you push, the greater the peril. And the shinier the rewards. Choose your hero and adapt your style.
By decree of his radiant might, the Emperor, you, young governor, have been generously relocated to the soggy, sheep-strewn fringes of the Roman Empire. While I wouldn't even put one sandal in Albion, you're braver than most. And now the choice is yours. Will you protect Celtic tradition or enforce Roman ambition? You are far from the marble columns of Latium, and with that distance comes freedom. The freedom to govern as you choose, to civilize the land or be changed by it. You must be starving from the exhausting boat ride over, so warm your toga and fill your belly at the local tavern with a hearty meal of roast beef and beer. Oh, and their cheese pairs surprisingly well with wine. Don't ask how I know. Maintain Celtic ways to learn their myths and melodies at the Bardic Hall, or test your physical might at the recreation grounds. If you're truly craving a taste of home, Romanize and build the Grammaticus or the theatre. Befriend the smiths, their forges glorious. With copper tin and silver flowing from these hills, no wonder Varda's army strikes like thunder. Oh, and a word to the wise. Varda will notice your Roman ways, and if pushed too far, you'll need to be ready for battle. Their gods, strange as they seem, carry weight. Epona blesses horses, making carts travel faster over stilted roads. Ken Nunos enriches forests. Learn the ways of their gods, and your rule may go more smoothly. You live in duality, but you will always be a Roman, so you can either govern like one, or be a sympathetic leader. Just imagine this marshland filled with terracotta roofs, paved roads, bathhouses. Oh, civilization. This place is wild, from wicker men to mystical Celtic rites. But it is also your blank slate. So will you rule with a Roman fist or a Celtic touch? What happens next?
Locals have staged a boycott of the new Discounty supermarket, leaving its aisles nearly empty. Just weeks ago, an upstart out-of-towner rebuilt this failing shop into a thriving supermarket. Locals and commuters alike were lured in by its attractive displays and low prices, as it quickly became central to the local economy.
I was doing more business than ever selling to discounting. But, I don't know, weird stuff started happening just as they showed up.
Others say the store's frequent expansion has gone too far and risks damaging the town's cultural heritage. Can discounting find a way to meet protesters' demands? Or will they be forced to close so soon after opening?
My name is Caroline Walker. I came to this town to find help for my little sister, Anna. She does this thing where she draws terrifying images and somehow they become real. But it was all a trap, and now they've taken Anna.
Caroline! Are you there? They have me locked up in this horrible place. Please, help me.
What happened here?
This damn place can bring out the darkness in our hearts. You have no idea how powerful it is.
Choice. I am told this stings somewhat. We have a lot of work ahead of us. Rise, Reaper. Prepare yourself. Your initiation begins now. The realms, their gods slain, are fraught with danger. For you, of course. Loot as you please. Strip these dying realms bare. The denizens of this realm have not taken kindly to their gods' demise. They struggle in vain, gripping onto what remains, unaware that their time has already passed. I care not what you do to each other, so long as you return with your and my mission accomplished. You are Legion, an instrument of a larger plan to rebuild my domain. Your sanctuary will become a new afterlife. What we build now will restore the balance. Restore.
Everyone's going crazy for a taste of its power. But it also happens to be my favorite flavor. And that means I gotta get to it first. What the fuck are you doing? Can't you see I'm working here? Just try to keep out of sight. Nighty-night. Sleep tight. Bet you wish you could do that. Tasty. Now comes the fun part. And you guys were worried. I told you nothing could go wrong.
Styx, I am Grand Priest Yotei, and I have been tasked with recovering what you stole from us.
Kick things off with Aethermancer, a monster-taming roguelite with challenging turn-based combat and intricate sprites.
Next up, we've got Twinkleby, a frankly adorable diorama builder where you decorate floating islands with dreamy little homes.
Or how about Morsels, a creature-collecting roguelite starring a hungry little mouse who gains the transformative powers of a sentient fat bird. And last but not least, here's Woodoo, the scene.
Why do we Mongolians never stop writing? Some days, I believe I know. I write to carry out my duty as a courier. Out there, they wait for answers, for aid, for hope. I write to survive. Gathering, crafting, hunting. Out here, the cold bites deeper, the silence grows heavier. I write to remember where I come from, to care for those who carried us here, and to raise new strength. But other days, I ride simply to follow the wind, to hear its songs beyond the horizon. Windstorm, the legend.
lucrative job, just sitting here. This building and the Junkie Mark II, primed to be the foundation of a legitimate operation. Clean it up, power it up, and take on a handful of low-risk bounties. And then the cash will start pouring in.
I tried to run away from the things I've done. Thought distance could bury them. But ghosts don't care how far you ride. And I'm tired of running.
I'll go.
Remember to stay loose.
What's happening in there?
I must focus.
We shall not relent our
I
charge.
do hope you enjoy pain!
Right by your side.
Time to kick some butt!
This looks good.
I just know that Rayleigh's going to love them.
I'm glad you like it.
Good.
Don't worry, I'm with you.
Oh, thrilling!
My heart's racing.
Hi everyone, I'm Coralie Feniello, global producer on Little Nightmares, and today I'm thrilled to introduce you to a newly announced chapter of the game, Carnival. Little Nightmares 3 is an atmospheric adventure game in which you follow the journey of Flo and Alone. They are two best friends ever since they found each other in this lonely nightmare. This time, they are trapped in the Carnival, a place that might seem joyful and welcoming at first, but of course, appearances can be deceiving. Behind the colorful lights and twisted attractions hides an uncanny resident, a mysterious, menacing presence whose shadow looms over the entire place. You'll feel it, you'll hear it, you might even catch a glimpse, but never quite enough to feel safe. Apart from the resident, you encounter other unpleasant figures. The puppet, cunning and aggressive, love putting on a show in the Carnival, especially for the hares, who seem oddly captivated by them and by candy. As you'll see, our two characters find a clever way to use that obsession, drawing one of them away to get a safe passage. Little Nightmares 3 is full of eerie challenges. Sometimes you'll have to run for your life. But other times, it's better to be smart and stealthy to survive. Like here, where patience and silence are your best allies. As in the previous titles, you'll face clever puzzles that block your path. But for the first time in the series, you can now play online with a friend and face your childhood fears together. Prefer to play solo? Don't worry, the other character will be controlled by a helpful AI companion. Looks like the puzzle has been solved, but don't worry, no spoilers here. You'll get to experience it all for yourself when Little Nightmares 3 launches October 10th, 2025. And if you want to dive into the nightmare right now, pre-order a digital copy of the game on PS5, Xbox Series and PC to get early access to the first title of the franchise, Little Nightmares Enhanced Edition, on the same platform.
human, you have returned. If you're here, something has gone terribly wrong. Farah is fraught with danger. You'll need help to survive. Take these gauntlets. They'll enhance your strength and help you heal. They are one of my finest accomplishments. Having the gauntlets enables the use of a throwing shield. The shield can be used to protect yourself and to help you climb. And climb you must. Upgrade your tools to survive and turn their weapons against them. And climb metal surfaces. Ah, you found the grapple drones. I built these as an ingenious way to extend the reach of your poor, short human arms. Let's not forget your bow, an ancient but effective tool. Collect grubs to synthesize different arrows, then stun, freeze, and blast your way through Farah. Careful, Rosa. Quick, Rosa, we have to run!
Action RPG, but it's like a playable kung fu movie, so all the movements are motion captured by real kung fu masters. We have 30 main weapons and more than 20 secondary weapons. You can pick 2 primary weapons and 2 secondary weapons, so all these 4 combined together to build a set. There are tons of different playstyles and different varieties you can choose from in games. I think we may be the first one to bring all the cool weapons in Chinese kung fu cultures to this level of production. So I think this is something attractive to not only the Chinese players, but for the players around the world. People will never understand what it is exactly until they actually play it. We're something in between a Souls game and a really big like Baldur's Gate or Witcher. There are many accessible ways to navigate people around the map, but nowadays, because Souls genre is very influential, so many people will hide everything and it's super complicated, no directions and everything. We see our games are different. We even have a hand-drawn map that will guide you to the next port, because our point is to tell a story, to build our original world, and to showcase our amazing move sets. And that's all our game is about. Our game is not about very slow move or explore or lost in the very intricate map. It's not like that. There are 3 levels of completion of our game. The first run for an average player, I would say the first run will just review like 30% or 40% of the whole game, and you will miss more than half of the content. This demo, this whole level is actually an optional level in our whole game. Very handcrafted, well-polished level that can be totally missed in the walkthrough. Yeah, Phantom Blade Zero is a new game you'll never see before. So you're welcome to follow our social medias like X, TikTok, and Instagram and YouTube. First day will be on Steam, Epic Game, and PlayStation 5 and 5 Pro. So stay tuned to our game and keep your eye on us. We will announce the releasing date this year within 2025.
lights be up.
Hi everyone, I'm Edwin Edzo, producer on Pragmata. As you enjoy this gameplay footage, let me take you through what Pragmata is all about. Pragmata is set on a cold lunar research station dedicated to the research of lunar filament, a dreamlike material that can be used to create almost anything, as long as you have the data for it. One day, all signals from the station suddenly go dark. Hugh Williams, our spacefarer, is sent as part of a team to investigate. But right after landing, a lunar quake hits, separating him from his team, and he falls deep into the station. Unconscious and badly injured, he is saved by Diana, a unique android created using lunar filament. She is a Pragmata. From here, the two must work together to survive and find a way to get Hugh back to Earth.
Hey! Get behind me! Move! Hey! You need to...
I think I can help! Bypassing first and second firewall, hooking control protocols. Analyzing, converting the interrupt matrix. Visualization complete. Initiating hack.
Their journey will take them through the depths of the station, facing the dangers that await them. One of the standout features of Pragmata is the combat system, in which both of our protagonists must work together. Diana can hack enemies, which opens up their armor. Hugh can then come in with his arsenal of various weapons to shoot at their now exposed weak spots. This 2-in-1 gameplay extends to exploration as well, where Diana hacks the station's systems to allow them to continue their exploration. Hugh can use his thrusters to hover around the station and to quickly dodge enemy attacks. Pragmata will appear at multiple game events, so keep an eye on the Pragmata socials to see where you can try it out early. And if you want a taste of the gameplay, head to the official Pragmata website and check out the hacking minigame. Pragmata will be available on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, S, and PC Steam in 2026.
Welcome to Last Flag, the ultimate game of capture the flag. First, hide your team's flag anywhere on your side of the map. Battle it out to capture radar towers and clear sections of the map where the enemy flag is not hidden. Find the enemy flag, run it back to your team's base, and defend it for a minute to win it.
Running out of time. Let's go in here.
Wait, I'm in a pit. Where am I?
Make up your mind.
Okay, I'm going.
Oh yeah, this is Oh no, up here. Oh,
wait. Okay, all right.
Oh my god, it's so close.
Everybody is down here.
Yeah, they're on their way. They're right down. They're in front of them.
I see the light carrier.
Steal.
I got him down pretty low. He's almost dead. He's down.
Get it. Oh, they're taking me.
They're taking it, yeah.
Hey, I got you, buddy. Get in there.
Put it in
Oh my god! I found it! It's on me! It's in a cave! I'm taking their flag, I don't...
Yes, return! Do it!
What? He's down! Return the flag! Killed by the flag carrier. How embarrassing.
You sniped them twice.
You got a bounty hunter coming to the front?
Down them?
Yeah.
Down the back.
Can you hear me?
Let's flag and go.
Need your help, sir.
I gave you a second chance. In return, hunt down those that hide from me. So go now and slay Seeker. Lest you wash up again on my shores, your frail body.
So there I was, low lunar orbit, navigating my descent to the regolith. Just log a report. A routine assignment. Easy. But the moon doesn't do easy. Scanning lunar artifacts was my mission, but I was told next to nothing about the lines I had to cross, the enemies I'd face, who I might lose, or how it would change me. My mission seemed hopeless. But I'm not dying here. Not me, and not the ones I love. This isn't the end.
Grow strong. Prove yourself.
Gunnar, have you come to start work on my smithy?
This place will soon start to feel like home.
We'll get a good price if there's any left alive. We are the store. A fine, fine choice, Gunnar. The first man I kill, I'm taking his shoes. Face me if you dare!
Give them iron! Give them!
Yes, sweetie.
It smells like old people in here.
That's because a lot of people have lived here before.
And what did they do here?
Well, I guess, just like us, they kept themselves busy. They ordered food and tried to keep things tidy. They collected all sorts of useless stuff.
Just like you do. And of course, they found hidden treasures. And one of them was a pilot.
Of course.
No, wait, a space pilot.
With robots.
Flying robots.
Okay.
They celebrated.
They created pieces of art.
And threw them out the window.
Speaking of that, there is still a lot for us to do.
But first, ice cream?
Ice cream.
Establishing connection. Core Ripper active. Hyper unit is mission go. Give 'em hell, Hyper.
Sorry about the neighbors. There's always trouble with them. Hyper unit in the flesh. Nexus was not lying about you. You are built on a phantom core. That makes you basically immortal. You, my dear, forbidden science. I have a proposition.
My home is in the city of Shenyang. It's beautiful, and I've always felt safe here. But that's all about to change. I'm home! Mom? Dad? Anyone here? What happened? I need to find my parents. People here are scared and don't want to get involved. But at least some are willing to talk. I don't know where this is leading me.
must have been telling lies. Yet, this morning, you were arrested.
Run, fool.
He's watching. Get on the next train. Watching. Don't act suspicious. Still watching. Then the sky breaks. It's time. He's here.
Remember when we first met? You were weak, so I fed you. I nurtured you back to life. I took care of you. I gave you everything so you could grow stronger. I was there for you. You discovered something about me. You unlocked something within me. You're the best thing that's ever happened to me. I thought you were lonely. I invited your friends. You never needed them. We have each other. I'll keep you safe. You're mine now. You won't ever leave me. I'll make sure.
That's a deep cut. List this.
Once in my homeland, played by mine ancient countrymen, there was a game. Two wrestlers squared off over a stone of a special name, Fanghella. Each man aims to throw his opponent over the stone and split his spine.
break.
We got reports of a grease fire and an oil spill all over the top floor that's leaking down through the ceiling.
Known for its delicious food, Zaz is a must-visit during any vacation. And here's Ito, a fierce warrior from Zaz, who's just returned home. But the fighter's work is never done. Good work, Ito. Zaz is full of life. Explore the local shops, join vibrant festivals, and indulge in the finest home-cooked meals around. Let's take a look at some of the town's signature dishes. Iguano sandwich? Delicious. The best meals deserve the best ingredients. And there's Ito again. He can farm and cook. What a talented little poco. Nightlife is booming in Zaz.
Night markets are teeming with special goods. Anything can happen. Everything is great in Zaz.
Food brings us all together and turns friends into family. And family is all that matters.
What is the greatest RPG of all time?
Right there. Stop. We saw there were no CircleSoft lawyers around, and we thought, what if we just did it? There's a reason we called it the greatest RPG of all time.
I'm Saffron Aurora. I'm the creative director at Kid and Cup Studio. We're currently working on our new cozy adventure game, Cappy Castaway. So after a devastating flood, you play as an adorable capybara and a chatty crow who form an unlikely friendship in hopes of finding their way home. So they both have their own unique abilities and personalities, and it's a story-driven adventure with puzzly elements. The whole game takes place on a mysterious island based off of an amalgamation of the Toronto Islands and various locations. I love my city. I love talking about Toronto and the stories that inspire it, and I think it's just neat to showcase, where we're from. Everything about Cappy is informed by play, sort of how we're developing it. And we also encourage players to be curious to see how the game reacts, because your actions can also sometimes have meaningful consequences. I love that you can put on hats. You can also stack your hats, and you can also put on almost anything as a hat. It's such a simple mechanic. It was one of the earliest things when we were playtesting that we're like, oh man, I wish I could put this thing on my head. And it was immediately like, yep, that's fun. I think if you love a short hike and Untitled Goose Game, you'll really love Cappy Castaway. Because we're working with Mark Sperling, who's a good friend of mine, and he did the soundtrack for a short hike. Then yeah, if you like Untitled Goose Game, you'll enjoy the playfulness of being a capybara. We also have a dedicated caw and squeak button. Cappies have a interesting sound. I am excited to share that we are currently working on it so that you can play Cappy Castaway with a friend. With the way that, you can currently play Cappy, you control both Cappy and Corvi, but we want to make it so that maybe someone else can fly.
This is the story of a young woman haunted by impossible dreams, and a man riddled with guilt and grief, unable to atone for his past. The story of their courage and cunning, and how, in the face of a terrible threat, they found the strength to work together.
The automated industry complex will be the link, connecting and uniting every fragment of this shattered world. This is the driving force that will keep us going. Continuous improvement is essential for keeping pace with advancements in technology. Simply talk about our dreams. We do what we can to make them a reality. All operators accounted for. The team is ready for the mission.
know that black holes are extremely dense objects with such strong gravitational force that nothing can escape them? Not even light. It was nice meeting you.
Yeah, likewise.
You ever wonder if we're the ones pulling the strings? Or just living inside someone else's dream? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Even if this is a simulation, the pain still feels real.
Neo Berlin, what do I really know about it? She's like you. She needs your help.
I followed every thread, reconstructed memories. None of it fits.
You think you're solving the case. This is so much bigger. What if the case is you?
The world only works with order. Without order, chaos breaks out. It's out of balance and we must restore it. Do you understand that, Nolan?
Yes.
あいつらとの冒険は騒がしくて大変だったけど、なんとかなってよかったな。けどな、俺たちにまた一つ面白い運命が待ち受けてる気がするんだ。多分楽な冒険じゃないだろうな。この広い世界にはたくさんの試練もあるはずだ。だけど俺たちが力を合わせれば乗り越えられるさ。何ぼーっとしてんだよ。やることが山ほどあるんだ。早く出発するぞ。さてさてさて CBT 募集が始まるってよ。絶対参加してくれよな。
Good morning, Commander. The cooperative state has honored me with the supervision of your well-being. Get you back up to speed before our lives are on the line. Glad to see you've not lost your touch. Multiple separatist vessels approach. They wish to eliminate this facility. Destroy them before they do.
The days... Now, a trailer for the part of the game you'll remember more than the ending. The Companions. Let's skip the diplomacy.
Gamically enhancing your statistically unsafe lifestyle. This might sting. A lot.
Ooh, an enemy.
Son of a sprint.
Be grateful you're not on fire.
2 hands are better than 1. 1 is better than none. 2 hands are better than 1. 1 is better than none. 2 hands are better than 1. 1 is better than none. 2 hands are better than 1. 1 hand is better than none.
And no, you can't sleep with them.
trying, kid. Keep that fear. I see a gleaming city rising. A city that has my name on it.
It's gonna take more than bullets to get what you want, mister. Once a lawman, always a lawman.
Go way, way back. Worshipped by the Mithras cult.
I can't believe you dare to investigate this.
Impressive for a snake. It says Semper Vivus. Always living. Not dead. He's not in a tomb.
But it just slowed, froze, like time holding its breath. I saved a dog once. He saved me every day since. Somewhere in the frost, we started again. Not as builders, as believers. It wasn't fire that buried us. It was snow. The world ended not in flames, but in silence and frost.
Used to sound different. Whispering wind and rustling
rustling grass. I've only ever heard them on recordings. The planet has been slowly wasting away for generations. In the end, we became prisoners of our arcs. My brother was obsessed with the old world, a world where we lived in nature. I promised I'd do my best to bring it back. I was working hard to get into the labs. That's when the news about Operation Honeycomb broke out. Could we find salvation in the stars? Would I ever see the Earth covered in green?
Vital signs stable.
Skull is mine! Not so fast, Skeletor. Whoa, what's happening? He-Man and the Masters of the Universe, Dragon Pearl Destruction coming soon to all platforms?
Yes, it's He-Man and the Masters of the Universe, Dragon Pearl of Destruction. Intense beat-em-up action that puts the power in your hands. Grab a friend and fight for Eternia with 4 playable heroes, classic arcade controls. It's powered-up pixel perfection for your gaming console or personal computer.
Quiet town. Just like hundreds of other small towns all across America. A town just like yours. But it was here on October 31st, 1963. No motive, no warning, no provocation, just senseless death. I met him 15 years ago. I thought there was hope, that he could be reached. But what I met was not a child. No emotion. Perhaps not even human. 15 years later, he returned home. But what happened that night was only the beginning. It wasn't just a killing spree. It was a reckoning.
Whoa, calm down. He was going to reach it. Come on, we have to go.
No. You can't stop him. You can't reason with him. You can't kill the boogeyman.
Bianca, where have they taken you? God, hear my vow. Mother, you have given me the courage to be myself. Guide my steps on this forlorn journey. Father, you have taught me honor and respect. Watch upon me now. Let my sword strike true. And those that I have failed today, may I one day be worthy of your forgiveness. Bianca. You are all that is left to me. I shall save you. This I vow.
フューチャーゲームショーご覧の皆様、こんにちは。レジデントイービルレクイエムプロデューサーの熊沢です。現在レジデントイービルシリーズ第9作となるレジデントイービルレクイエムの開発に取り組んでいます。本作ではグレース・アッシュクロフトを新たな主人公にまだ見ぬ恐怖へ立ち向かいます。グレースは FBI 分析官として推理や分析など専門のフィールドでは並外れた集中力と洞察力を発揮します。しかし内向的で怖がりというシリーズとしても珍しいタイプのキャラクターになっており、プレイヤーも一緒になって怖がれると思います。
What the hell was that thing?
廃墟と化したラクーンシティが登場するこのストーリーを描くにあたっては、ラクーンシティそのものに因縁を持ったキャラクターがふさわしいと考え、ラクーン事件の生還者を母に持つグレースを登場させることになりました。本作のゲームプレイでは一人称視点と三人称視点を自由に切り替えることができます。没入感のあるゲーム体験が好きな方は一人称視点で、プレイヤーのアクションをしっかり見たいという方は三人称視点で遊べるようにしています。皆さんは一人称視点と三人称視点どちらで遊びますか？一人称視点ではより進化した光と影の表現での没入感が楽しめますし、三人称視点ではグレースが驚いたり焦って転んだりするアクションなども見て楽しめるようになりました。本作でもたくさんの恐怖、脅威が待ち受けています。サバイバルホラーというゲームの性質上、グレースが立ち向かうクリーチャーの正体をここでお話しすることはできませんが、未知の脅威から生き残るゲーム体験を楽しんでいただけると嬉しいです。レジデントイービルレクイエムは2026年2月27日にプレイステーション5、Xbox シリーズ X、S、Steam で登場します。本作の魅力はまだまだお伝えしきれておりません。ぜひ続報にもご注目いただきたいので、ウィッシュリストの登録や各種 SNS のアカウントのフォローも
Jeff Seamster, I'm the head of creative at Full Circle. Right now we're working on Skate, which is the next evolution of the Skate franchise that's taking place in a large-scale multiplayer world. So all the things that you know and love about Skate will be happening alongside tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions of other players.
We're excited to talk about today. I'm excited to talk about this game forever. I'm excited to talk about the systems in the depth of the skateboarding gameplay forever. Two of the biggest new systems in the game are slappies and wallies. If you're a new player and you run into a curb, instead of falling, you now transition into a grind. If you're an expert player and you know what a slappy is, you can now get into a slappy and you can like rotate into different grind positions. It just opens up a brand new possibility space. If you smash into a wall or if you ollie late, typically you would fall. Now it's a system that you can use intentionally to wally off of a thing, get into another trick or do a late trick. Like, I don't know how many tricks there are in the game. Like, it's almost infinite, right? Like, there's held flips. You can kick flip forever. You can hold a 360 flip to do a 1040 flip if you have enough air. We always had a pretty good connection to our community, but it was more in the game's out, you know, talk to you about what you're doing in the game that's been released. Whereas we had brought in a player council, and we talked to them about like, hey, this is the idea. This is where we think we would like to go. But they were the first ones that got to play the game 2.5 years ago. That conversation is so much deeper and broader than it's ever been. There's a verticality that's different in the game now. It isn't just about footprint. In Skate 1, you couldn't get off your board. In Skate 2, you could walk around. In Skate 3, the walking around got a little bit better. We are light years ahead of where we were in the previous games, and now you can climb, and now you can swing, and now you can combine all of these systems together, and the depth of the skating is better and bigger than it's ever been. I'll leave you with one last thing anecdotally. I've had, in the last 5 to 10 years, I can't tell you how many pros that are either just pros or established pros that have connected or tried to reach out to me to be like, this game, this franchise is why I started skateboarding. You know, like Tyshawn Jones, who's like multiple skater of the year, started skating because of this game. There are 3 or 4 tricks that did not exist until we came up with the mapping for our control scheme. No one had done them. Mike Carroll did the very first Nollie 360 inward heel flip ever. Chris Haslam did the first 360 hard flip ever in Burnaby at our mocap stage because we needed it. They didn't exist.
We are very excited for people to see like the continued visual and gameplay and activity development that is happening, you know, already in our playtest. So there's quite a bit more to come there. We are really looking forward to skating alongside you in San Van coming up on PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, Xbox.
I was born here, but I grew up on the outside. I spent years trying to get in.
Why come back?
I had to find my parents and confront them about the past.
Never come back.
Whatever was happening here, I was now part of it.
We failed to stop the calamity. How did you know your parents were still in Hadia?
I didn't. All I remembered was that my father was the village blacksmith. There, I felt a connection. To this country. To Hadia.
You pissed off the wrong people.
I want to piece together whatever is happening here, and you want to stop it.
It became my burden.
Look at you, compromised by your emotions.
I won't stop.
And I'm game director on the Blood of Dawnwalker here at Rebel Wolves. The Blood of Dawnwalker is a dark fantasy action RPG set in 14th century Europe. It's an open-world, story-driven game which serves as the first chapter of our original saga.
For this project we created a new type of protagonist. You play as Cohen, a Dawnwalker. He is a human during the day, with all of our human vulnerabilities, but for the night he transforms into a vampire, gaining supernatural powers. This creates a unique gameplay dynamic. We call it a dual gameplay loop, and I'm pretty sure the players will find it quite refreshing. Cohen's main goal in the game is to save his family, as they were captured by Brancis, a vampire lord that currently rules over the valley. He has only 30 days and nights to achieve this goal. And what happens if he runs out of time? Well, it surely doesn't end the game. His family may suffer some consequences, but we will let the players discover what exactly happens in this scenario.
Wait, are you Mihai?
Each quest moves the time forward, and it's entirely up to you to decide how you want to spend this resource. You have to manage it and face the consequences of your choices.
Choices and consequences in our game have 3 layers. The first is quite traditional, similar to other RPGs. You make choice and then deal with the consequences. The second layer ties into our dual gameplay loop. Day and night often presents different choices. And finally, not making a choice is also a choice. You can simply choose not to act, and the world will respond in ways that are often hard to predict.
I do realize that it may sound intimidating at first, but don't worry. First of all, you will always know upfront how much time a given activity is going to take. And secondly, there is no need to rush, as exploration in our game doesn't consume time at all.
You have only one goal in front of you, and everything else is optional. We give you the pieces, but it's up to you how you put them together. The story follows your lead, wherever you take it.
It is even possible to storm Brancis' castle right away, but of course at this point it would be extremely difficult. So instead, we encourage you to explore the world, finish different quests, find allies, and level Cohen up to make the task at hand easier. Everything in our game stems from the duality of our protagonist, including the combat of course. During the day, when he is a human, he is able to fight with a sword and use dark magic, which is carved on his body as runes.
We are drawing from various combat archetypes and creating something new. We built responsive, directional combat that is intuitive, immersive, and fluid. It's easy to learn and fun to master.
And at night, after he turns into a vampire, he becomes faster and stronger, gaining an ability to fight with his claws and teeth, and a few other vampiric powers.
One has different skills at his disposal, which not only affects the combat, but also the way how he explores the open world. Plane Shift is one of his vampiric abilities that allows him to break the law of gravity and walk on the walls and ceilings. Another example is Shadow Step, which allows Cohen to teleport on short distances. Thanks to these abilities, we can find unique ways to complete the quest.
It was just an ordinary research outpost. We had no idea what lay ahead.
Food shipments from the capital shall cease.
Abandoned by the capital, we faced isolation and starvation. Our explorations take us from the safety of the tree to the fog-cloaked lands below, which poison the soul and steal the mind. To survive, we have had to make hard choices. But we learned to fight back against the threats. With resources secured, we are expanding, living without fear instead of surviving in it. We uncover ancient technologies, and new discoveries reveal themselves to us, as do new allies and new enemies. The fog is relentless. The monsters who call it home innumerable. And when fear is about to consume everything, only the tree's light can bring hope.
are so trapped by how free they are.
Beauty is overflowing in this world.
I don't think that's what real freedom is about.
Monsters Are Coming. Rock and Road is a tower survival game on wheels where your city never stops moving and neither do the nightmares chasing it. Slay monsters, scavenge resources and build up your rolling fortress of choice with ever-evolving defenses. Fortify, forage and fight.
The 12
Bombs, guns, bounty hunting. That was my life. But all I ever wanted was to be a chef. There's always work. Time to get back to
We will arrive at the estate shortly. I hope you are well prepared. Trust me, serving the Vanderboom family can be exhausting. Cleaning the house, serving food, the long working hours. And the other stuff people don't like to talk about. We're here.
日本の大阪でインディーゲームを作ってますホワイトアウルズのスエリーです。現在はですね、尊敬するクリエイターの須田剛一さんとのコラボ作品になりますホテルバルセロナという作品に取り組んでいます。この作品はパロディホラーローグライクスラッシャーという感じで、本当に僕たちが好きな要素を詰め込んだ作品になっていまして、1980年代ぐらいのホラー映画の世界の中に入り込んで敵をどんどん倒してクリアしていくっていう、そういう超高難易度な横スクロールアクションゲームになっています。ペンシルベニア州とウェストバージニア州の境にあるホテルバルセロナっていう場所にですね、アメリカ中のシリアルキラーが集まってるんですね。で主人公はこのホテルに閉じ込められています。ですから彼らを全員倒してホテルから脱出する必要があります。ただ主人公のジャスティン自身にも秘密があって、物語を進めにつれてそれも徐々に明らかになっていく、そういうゲームになってます。このゲームはたくさん死ぬゲームなんですが、死ねば死ぬほど有利になっていくというか、まずもちろん死んだ際には素材とかお金とかを手に入れたものを持って帰ってパワーアップできますし、さらにこのゲーム新しい特徴スラッシャーファントムというものがありまして、それを使うことでどんどん攻略が楽になります。スラッシャーファントムっていうのは一つ前の周回の自分が次のプレイに登場するんですね。それで一緒に過去の自分と一緒にステージを攻略していくことができるっていう、そういうシステムです。ホテルバルセロナは2025年9月発売です。 Xbox と PlayStation 5、それから Steam で同時発売になりますので、ぜひ発売当日にチェックインしてみてください。よろしくお願いします。
Cronos The New Dawn is our full-fledged survival horror game, and you play as a traveler, this mysterious person hidden beneath the environmental suit, and you've been sent to ruins of human civilization to look for the time rifts. And of course you need to solve some puzzles, fight with monsters, basically survive along the way, and then jump back in time and extract key people who didn't survive the apocalypse.
You need to find your predecessor, see and what was the mission, and follow it.
Cronos The New Dawn is a game where you face the dangers and horrors of the future to salvage what's left of humanity, of the past. There was this disease that basically wiped out humanity at some point. So people at the beginning were like getting blind and feel this urge to come together, which ends with the merge. Yeah? So they are merging the body horror elements. Fighting with orphans. Okay, so don't let them merge. This is the first really important thing. You can use fire against them, so your character is equipped with a flamethrower, so we can, for example, burn the bodies. So of course they will not be absorbed by other guys. But it also can be used to stun them. So if you get swarmed by the monsters, you can just, hit the flames around you, so they will be stunned. And this is a perfect moment for you to reposition, for example, and use charging weapons. That is also really, really important mechanic in our game.
So Shieldblade, it's weapon of travelers to overcome what they can, find in the future before they jump into the past. And it can change shapes in different guns. So like into the pistol that we call as a sword, into the shotgun we call as a hammer.
This baby. Well, this actually is the hammer, but the Shiftblade is the weapon, ultimate weapon of the travelers. And as travelers are very, very resourceful. Oh yeah, resource management is very important in our game. You need to plan your expedition, what to take with you, because the inventory is limited. Also using environments like barrels to, for example, to blow them up, or gas canisters to put them on fire. And to survive, yeah, of course, please explore the environment. Also, some weapons will be hidden. They are not on the main path, like a really cool ones. And look for cats. Yeah, be good to animals. If you pet them, they are dropping something for you. That's also really, really cool.
Cronos The New Dawn will be available at fall 2025 on PS5, Xbox Series S and X, PC, wishlist now.
Don't let them merge and pet all the cats.
My lord, he's here.
I bid you walk the mortal world once more. Fallen leaves return to their roots. You shall gather the souls that stray.
I've watched over this city for ages, and every name in your scroll of death. Not one of them dies quietly. You, a soulless husk. You can judge my fate. Why wrestle rogues when their artifact can do what brute strength cannot?
What? A soulless husk?
The living cast their dead to flame, and sacrifice ignites the war banners!
Here we go again.
Can you see? Shame. Huh?
Relax. Don't worry about it. Don't stress about it. Don't let it get you down. Oh no. Relax. Stop running around it. Take a second to slow down, yeah. You will see it's all good in the hood.
Hey, Sarah, you know it.
Honored friends, masters of the blacksmith's guild, let me introduce a young master of our craft and new owner of Kutenberg's old forge, Henry of Skalitz.
Ready? We can begin.
Where calamity began, this trial shall end. Awakeners, prepare for the final confrontation.
Alpha.
She was found. This will truly be the birth of a new world. A world where we are the one and only human race!
I'm afraid your friends came far too late.
I see the years haven't been kind.
I know about the Alpha. Why is she here?
You tore my heart out when you took him from me.
Next step, improvise.
This is not how right works.
You see my new toy? use some help now.
I need some first. Can you all please cover me?
Whatever works.
Brilliant, relentless, magnetic. Her name was Herschel. Dark gold hair, a well-worn life beneath. A dandelion buff, waiting to be blown. She tried to look out for me. For us. None it mattered in the end. Everything she touched rippled into failure.
Your old pal Bubsy? From all those classic games you loved.
Was it something I said? What could possibly go wrong?
Forget about that. Let's talk about the new one. Bubsy 4D! Now this I like. So, where are we going next? Don't mind if I do. Zoink! They call me the Orange Blur. Do any of these outfits come with pants? You know I've only got one brain cell, right? And it's working overtime.
Animals, hiding in the shadows, trying to satisfy our needs. But now it's time to rebuild and take back what is ours, using people like tools that they are. Rise, Bloodlord.
What do you have in mind? Oh!
With the Hayabusa clan in the spotlight. But your clan, the Raven clan, has always had a secret motive.
Thanks. I owe you one. Hayabusa.
Expect heavy resistance from the DDO. We're all counting on you, Yakumo. Yakumo, just focus on the hostiles for now.
Understood. Stop this madness. Stay away from the Dark Dragon Seal. Go back home to your little raven nest. Or die here. If you truly think you have what it takes to slay the Dark Dragon, prove it.
The very fiend that resurrected the Dark Dragon years ago. Even a mortal such as yourself has heard of me? I'm sure. Die, insect!
We are the wrath of the Emperor, his angels of death. But the Imperium lies broken, its armies scattered and reeling. Our foes rise to drag us down, and the galaxy has been torn asunder. On the world of Cronos, we make our stand. We are the Blood Ravens. There is no victory to claim here. Only vengeance to enact. Whilst even one of us lives, we fight. For only in death does duty end.
Streaming network is expanding.
Nice imagery.
To score eyeballs, I need talent.
Now that is efficient exposition.
The biggest, baddest bastards recruited across time and space. They require persuasion.
Look who it is.
Spyro Gyro, a deluxe portal for 2, if you please.
Adoring fans will be watching your every move.
Fighting on a reality show to the cheers of trillions.
Minimum effort!
I have little tolerance for low ratings.
Oh, shit. OMG.
That they do weld these things on?
Yeah.
Song gameplay, the first extended look since the last trailer in 2022. And starting tomorrow, you guys here at Gamescom can play a demo at the Nintendo and Xbox booths. There you go, Silk Song is real.
Everyone stand by.